Hi, I'm Martin from More Strategic. In today's webcast we're looking at our supporter engagement survey. As acquisition has become more expensive and unpredictable, it's never been more important to really understand the motivations and expectations of our donors. We take the what data, what they've done in the past, with the why data about their motivations and expectations in order to help you develop lifetime value and lifelong relationships with your donors. We do this so that we can understand who they are and why they do what they do, so that you can drive more leads to extend their support into other types of program like your bequest program, community fundraising or major donors. But most importantly, we do it so that we can measure, compare and improve their relationship with you as the charity. The way we do this is quite simple. We start off by trying to understand what it is you know about your donors, what you think you know about your donors and what you need to know about your donors. We take that behavioural data from your database, the type of donor they are, how long they've been giving to you for, how much they give, which channels they were acquired through, etc. And then we run a whole series of questions about their motivations, expectations and who they're giving to in other charities, etc. And we run our surveys through the mail, through email, and all of our surveys are mobile optimised. Some of the things we've looked at as an example for other charities are we've measured proximity. So do people who have a close relationship to a disease or a family member who's had an illness have a different set of attitudes and beliefs about your charity than others? About differentiation, what is it that really makes you different from other charities? We find that amongst many supporters actually the point of differentiation is quite small. They see most charities as doing pretty similar work in the area that they're interested in. So what is it that actually makes you different? We rate their engagement with you on a 10-point scale. We look at their satisfaction, their net promoter score, how they perceive your communications. We also look at who else they're giving to and who else they're being asked by. So which of your other charities are actually out there knocking on the door or sending letters to your supporters. And we really try to find out who they are, what their character is, their values, their beliefs, and who they think you should be helping. Unfortunately, people have different views about who is most worthy to help. So who do they think you are and should be helping? Through the surveys, we've, over the last 9 months, surveyed nearly 7,000 donors and, as you can see from this chart, driven a huge amount of leads into those organisations, around $20 million worth of bequests alone, as well as all those people who are going into community fundraising, major donors, or just simply actually following you on Facebook, which they've not done before. Collecting all of this information on your donors allows you to have really detailed, in-depth conversations with those bequest prospects or major donor prospects, knowing exactly what it is they think about you as an organisation, what they value about the work that you do, and what it is they most want to hear about when you communicate with them. Throughout the process, we give you a weekly report of all those new leads that you need to follow up so you can actually take action very quickly to get them their bequest information or community fundraising packs, etc. We give you insights at the end of the programme looking at who your donors are and what the differences are between your event supporters versus your regular givers versus your cash donors. But importantly, because we've been asking the same questions across a whole range of surveys, we can compare your cash donors to the other 5,000 cash donors that we've heard from. So we can give you a relative satisfaction, engagement and net promoter score, so you know actually how well you're doing compared to others. And at the end of the whole process, we give you a full spreadsheet with the answers to every question for every donor that you can then, if you wish, import that into your database for future reference and future conversations with those donors. I think it's never been more important to understand who your donors are and why they give to you. Ultimately, we have to start communicating to people on their terms. We have to respect their motivations and we have to make a genuine connection with them that goes beyond just what they've done in the past. We have to connect to them on the basis of why they do what they do. Love to see you be part of our supporter engagement survey. Drop me an email, give me a call if you'd like to know more about it, and thanks very much indeed.